Hey folks, how's it going? I apologize for my voice. I'm it's shot. I'm actually sick. I went to a convention last week and came back feeling sick, so I apologize. But I really wanted to make this video. I felt that it was important to me to tell you all how much I appreciate you. And this is going to come across as so sappy and sad. And and I promise you, it's not to gain any kind of sympathy or to get a pat on the back, but I feel that in our lives, especially when it comes to the internet, with every passing day, it becomes so much more detached from the human experience. And when I go on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, it feels very cold, combative, and and I wanted to take this video and moment to just thank you all so much for supporting my content. And I'll tell you why in particular. So, about 2 weeks ago, I had to put my dog Lamby down. He was 17 and a half years old. He's been with me, half of my life. And it became my dog from like 2012 onward, where at first he was my sister's dog and then my mom's dog. But when I came back from college, he became my dog. And it wasn't something specifically where I was like, he will become my dog. He just kind of became my dog, just in an organic, subtle, passive way. And over the years, we formed such close bonds with one another. He became like my familiar. And for those who don't know, Lammy is a very high anxiety dog and required a lot of care and constant watch around the clock. And as he got older, it became more severe. But that was something where, by working at home, by being so fortunate and lucky enough to do YouTube for a living, I was able to provide those means to him, to care for him, to watch for him, to love on him. And it is something that would not have been possible if it wasn't for you all blessing me with your support and viewership. I can't thank you enough for that, because I know that if I didn't have the job that I have now, he would have been let go. We probably would have had to put him down years ago. There were times where there were very close calls, where in 2016, when my YouTube channel started to actually take off, Lammy had infected teeth where he needed surgery. And the first sponsor I ever had for my channel was deliberately so I could earn enough funds, raise enough money to pay for Lammy's dental operation, which was a success. And then he had a stroke in 2020, and that required more funds. And again, I know that if I wasn't there for him, where like I would always have him near me for the last, like, goodness, from 2016 onward, this dog was like my shadow. He was always close to me. And I know that he's just a dog. And for many viewers, you're probably thinking, like, this is rather dramatic, Saber. And I agree. I know there are much more important things in life. But I feel that, our pets give us a glimpse into our own mortality. It's something that many of us can share in that loss, knowing that we're only here for a moment. And these, from cats to dogs to all kinds of pets, they're so defenseless and fragile, and they depend on our love. We're their parents in a way. And I think that's a very meaningful connection, which we as humans can bond over. And after Lammy was laid to rest 2 weeks ago, the outpour of love I received is just tremendous. And I just want to take this moment to thank you, because I would not have gotten as far as I have in life with him if it wasn't for your support. And there were times where I felt just depressed, and I've had Lammy next to me to be my friend, to get me to the next day, to give me company. And And that would not have been possible if it wasn't for you all. So, from one human to another, I know I know that for many of us, like it's again, like in this day and age of online craziness, it's so hard to form meaningful connections just with how rapid fire it all is. But I just want to at least take this moment in my channel right now to thank you all sincerely, every single one of you, for your support, for helping me do what I do for a living, and for allowing me the blessings that you gave me to take care of my dog to the end of his life. Because that is something I can never thank you all enough for. And I'm going to continue to make videos, and I'm going to continue to really just swing for the fences with my projects. But just know it's a two-way road with my channel, and you all with your support that's a massive part of it. So thank you. Thank you for blessing me with your viewership. It means a lot, and I will always be thankful for that. So I don't want to end on a sad note, but I felt that it was needed for me to say this to you all. I wanted to take a sincere moment to thank you all for everything you've given me, and for helping me to support my dog up to the end of his days. I can never say thank you enough. So on that note, I am going to sally forth into this new chapter of my life without my dog. And I'm gonna keep making videos, and I'm gonna keep trying to stay active with my projects. And from the Caleb and Sophia video, which I promise you I'm still working on, and the return of the What Ruins series, and all kinds of projects that have been on the back burner for years. Because up to the end of Lamby's life, he was he became more demanding with how much care he required around the clock. But now that he's laid to rest, I have more time to work on projects, and I want to take that and mobilize my time and my resources to pay it forward to you all for what you've given to me. So again, thank you for being such excellent people and for blessing me. I'll do what I can to be a good steward of those blessings. So thank you.